Welcome back to the GAC. What are you doing here today at the Small Credit Union Roundtable?
Yeah, we have a couple things going on. The first thing is we're unveiling a new resource for small credit unions called our CUNA Small Credit Union Talent Strategy Guide. One of the big issues that small credit unions are facing right now is talent. They have a hard time acquiring talent, retaining talent, culture, and so we have a new guide that's going to help them with those very things, best practices, and everyone in the room is getting a new guide to help with that issue. The other thing is we're going to do some panel discussions around talent and some table discussions around best practices for lending, generating income, membership growth, all the major issues facing small credit unions today.
What were some of the best practices in the guide that small credit unions can follow?
Yeah, I would say the one that I would highlight is that small credit unions have a very unique value proposition in that they make a direct impact on their members and their communities that can be felt by everybody in the organization. So if you're trying to hire somebody, make that front and center. Make that the first thing you say to a potential candidate to work for your credit union, that you are going to help people from day one. And that's something that no other institution or organization can really meet or match.
Why is talent acquisition and retention seem to be a bigger issue for smaller credit unions?
Yeah, it definitely comes down to resources and compensation. Those are always the most important things that employees are looking for. And at the end of the day, smaller credit unions, they just don't have those things like other larger financial institutions might have. And so that's really where you have to get creative in how you position yourself as a credit union. We might not be able to pay what everyone else can pay, but you're going to make a direct impact on your community and on these members, and there's a lot to be said about that, for sure.
I'm Helen Mickle. I'm with Tongass Federal Credit Union in Ketchikan, Alaska. We're a $133 million credit union, and we have 5 branches and 4 community microsites in Southeast. So the small towns and communities of Southeast Alaska are not connected by a road system. And finding talent in tiny communities as small as 500 people can be very difficult for us. We are located, our main office is in Ketchikan, which is about 14,000 people. And mostly we try to grow from within, but I have had some good luck going out to recruiters. Some recruiters have helped me get some of our top talent in. We've looked on LinkedIn, we use Indeed, we advertise locally and throughout the state. But mostly, our greatest success has been when we've helped mentor and bring along and educate some of our own employees. And we've had some great success with that.
What are some keys to retaining your best employees?
I think that mission means a lot to them. Of course, you need to be able to provide them with a living wage, and that's something that we've been really battling with. But we get salary surveys. We do the best we can to stay within a range that's reasonable and within the market. And so, yeah, I think, mission has a lot to do with it. Teamwork, being part of the credit union family, those all play in.
And what's your main selling point to external candidates?
Wow, it's a beautiful place to live, but not everybody can handle it. It's very rainy where we live. We're in Southeast Alaska, and you're isolated because you live on an island. So I try very hard to find candidates that are actually from our area, if I can, because that they know and understand the kind of communities that we live in. But I think the big selling point, a lot of people love our mission. They love what we're doing, serving these small communities that have never had credit union services before. I'm a very open leader. I love to have collaboration. I invite my leadership team to come in and talk. I listen and we make changes and we grow and do fun, cool stuff.